Hello again from Relation Productions. First off, I'd like to apologize. I haven't posted a video up in quite some time, and regardless, throughout the course of the year or so I've been inactive, I've continued to get subscribers. Thanks to all of you, and I appreciate that regardless of the inactivity of this channel. Try to get up more videos in the future. Anyhow, today I wanted to show you the Craftsman Atlas 12-inch lathe, which I bought off a guy on eBay for $1,300 a couple months ago. And you can see right next to it I've got my original micro tag lathe, and I bought this one with the intentions of it being kind of an intermediate step up in my capabilities for lathe turning. It's not a full tool room size lathe in regards to power or heft or anything like that, or accuracy even, but it should be a little bit better for some things I might need to do over the original tag that I started with. Don't know the date on this lathe. I'm guessing it comes probably from the late 1940s, just judging by some of the features it has on it, opposed to later Atlas lathes that came out. And I've yet to pull the head bearings out to confirm a solid date, but that's how you'd find out, as they should be on the head bearings. And I have no reason to pull them out yet, so I'm not going to at this moment. But as you can see here, I got this nice switch on the side here, which it came with for forward and reverse options on it. I like it's in a good place to get to, a nice big old switch. I got some nice outlets on the side there too if I need to run a vacuum cleaner or a tool post grinder or something like that. It's a pretty good setup that this guy came up with. Only problem electrically with the thing, this has a 1/4 horse Westinghouse motor. I'm told it's period, it probably is, close to it anyways. But the only problem with the motor is it has some dead spots. Let's see if I can get it to find some here. There we go. It's got some dead spots in it, so I'll just have to move it a little ways and then to start right up again. That's a little bit annoying, but it's not terrible. I think in the future I'll probably put a 1/2 horse motor on this. I don't think it needs a ton for power. Power-wise, the 1/4 horse seems to be working just fine for now. For my purposes, it's mostly the size, the additional head swing that's important to me at the moment. Let's see. This is a 12-inch lathe, which basically means that from the center point of my spindle to the bed is going to be 6 inches. For a total swing of 12 inches, and that's how lathes are typically measured, is what the swing on the head is going to be. Bed length on this I've measured, total length from very end to end is about 42 inches. Usable length with the head in place, it's probably close to 36, so I think I'd call it that if I were to define what it is. It's a 36-inch bed length on this lathe. One of the things you can see, I got the original, I don't think that's the original switch, but it is the original position the switch would have been in. I may or may not utilize that later. You can see also there's the changer for the back gears and forward, reverse, and neutral on them. And this cover comes open. I have access to all the back gears here. That's all manually adjustable. You can see I got this little chart on the inside here to tell me what gears I need for what pitches of threads. And it's a little bit annoying when you're looking to, get something set up real quick. With these machines, actually it was offered a quick change gearbox where you have just a series of levers and it would attach up somewhere around here, opposed to this whole mechanism there. Maybe in the future I might look into seeing if I can get one. But for now, this seems to work pretty well just for giving me feeds. I don't really do a lot of thread cutting, so I don't think I really need that particularly for that. One of the interesting features I've seen on this is you'll have your levers for engaging your feeds. This is for your carriage feed. This lever here will come on, be for cutting threads, and for your cross feed you'll have what looks like a pinball shooter that pulls out to engage and pushes back in to disengage. And I'll show you that just right now. And we got to put in gear first. There we go. And as you can see, actually the knob itself rotates with the feed screw there. And I'll pull that in, and that starts it up. And I'll push it back, and I'll stop that. They changed that in later models to be basically just two levers like this for both your carriage and your cross feed. I'd only assume they changed it over, maybe safety concerns or uniformity of the machine or something like that, because that knob is constantly rotating when your feed is engaged. As you can see, I added later on to it an Aloris AXA quick change tool post. That was a necessity in my mind because I have a quick change on my little tag, and that has sped up production work tremendously for swapping tools around. So I decided to put one on this machine too, and it's working out very well. See, it disengages it here, and we got all sorts of tool posts, all sorts of tool holders they make up for this series of tool posts. What I've got for a chuck at the moment is a 3-jaw auto-scrolling 5-inch there. Just trued it up, and it seems to be working pretty decent for accuracy. Gotta be a little careful how I chuck stuff up, but it seems to work out well, especially for something of that its age. And as I mentioned before, I believe, also came with the machine was a 6-inch independent 4-jaw too, as well as a set of collets and that steady rest down in the box there you can't see, and a full set of back gears for it. But let's see. Tailstock on this thing is a standard MT2 taper. I have a live center on it, and also came with a nice drill chuck too. 1/2-inch capacity, much bigger than the tag machine I have. See a few other doodads I have around here. That came with the lantern tool posts originally, and I tried setting that up, and I didn't have much luck with that just because I'm not used to using stuff like that. It had a left and a right. You see the original tool post holder that came with, and it takes a little more effort to finesse it into place. Not bad, but the quick change is faster and I like it better. That's basically it for an overview of the machine. Yeah, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.